Mmm. Dunkin' Midnight, one of my favorite coffees ever. Tad bit of caramel in there. Anyway, we are at the Allegheny River rest stop. I had to stop, use the restroom. Plus, I grabbed a bunch of pamphlets, as you saw. Today, my friends, we are traveling to the Allegheny National Forest. This is in... oh my goodness. So there's an Allegheny National Forest and a state park. And I believe the National Forest is in Pennsylvania. But if you cross the border into New York, which we are in now, it turns into Allegheny State Park. And that part is in New York. So we are going to cross over into Pennsylvania, back into Pennsylvania. There is a different way you can get here, but it's all like country roads. And granted, it'd be great scenery, but I got up early this morning. I want to get out on trail because it is a 3-hour drive and I have about an hour and 15 minutes left of travel. So I just wanted to let you guys know what we're doing, where we're going, and when I get there, I'll give you more details on the trail. But let's continue driving. All right, my dudes, we made it. We are in the Allegheny National Forest today. And it looks like there's actually quite a few people here. There's even some across the road when we do have to go across the road to get on the trail. But here's a little kiosk map of the trail route we are taking today. Minister Creek Hiking Trail, Allegheny National Forest. We are here at the campground. We're going up, going out around, all the way up, back down. All in all, this is going to be a 6-mile hike. As you can see, there are scenic areas. But yeah, I definitely need to use the restroom again before we go too far. So let's get it. Enjoy, but do not destroy your American heritage. That's right. True that. Oh, keep you all out of that sun. But anyway, a little bit about the trail. This is a 6-mile exactly loop trail. Again, we are in the Allegheny National Forest. We're running along the campground here. Our elevation gain today is 1,046 feet. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. This is a moderate trail, of course. And what trail? Moderate trail anyway. Doesn't start uphill. We're gonna have fun today. There may be a couple extra places we stop on the way back home, just because we drove 3 hours to get here, and I want to make sure that we see as much as we can see. And upon reviewing this trail, there are some pretty awesome rocks here too. I cannot wait for that. Speaking of big rocks, all right, so we are where our loop starts. Now, upon reading, adjust my camera a little bit here. Let's get out of the out of the sun so you can see my face better. It is about 10:30 in the morning, by the way. But as recommended by the reviews on the trail, on all trails, it's recommended to go counterclockwise to save the view and the rock formations for last, which I'm assuming is up through this area. So we're going to continue down this way. One of the reviews and comments said it was more like a 10-mile hike. Well, it can be that way if you take other trails and stuff and lose your way or go off trail or whatever. But here we go, starting our counterclockwise 6-mile trek. Me and you, let's do this once again. I want to get all the chit chat out of the way before we come upon anything interesting. Now, like I said earlier, there is an Allegheny State Forest and an Allegheny State Park and then National Forest. I chose to stay in the Pennsylvania part because that's where I'm from and that's where I feel should be honored, I guess you could say. But also being between jobs, I really feel it's necessary to watch how much money I spend out. Putting gas in the vehicle to get here was bad enough, let alone paying more money to get into a park. New York and Pennsylvania are different on that spectrum. A lot more parks in PA offer free admittance. Only time you really got to pay is to camp. Basically, you reserve a camp spot. Now, New York, on the other hand, not that I mind paying. I really don't. I've paid to get into parks before. Wow, that sun is crazy. I paid to get into Stony Brook. I paid to get into Letchworth, so on and so forth. They're all in New York, which we actually passed Letchworth to get here. And it's no more than like a $10 fee. But again, being between jobs, I want to be careful how much I spend, so I chose to stay in Pennsylvania and come to the National Forest instead of the Allegheny State Park. But yeah, enough of that nonsense. Oh, and Miss Mindy is not with me today because she has to work tonight. Mindy, I hope you have a wonderful night at work whenever you watch this. I'm sure it'll be as soon as it's uploaded. But anyway, for the rest of you guys too, if you have to work tomorrow, I hope you have a great day at work. I don't start my new job until Monday, so I have all this week to go on many adventures, and I plan on getting out as much as I can. Okay. I gotta be honest, this is pretty awesome. Seeing all of this like open area, wooded down trees and whatnot. I've been on a lot of hikes, but not through many areas like this. Okay, let's see. North Loop, Middle Loop. Over here, Minister Valley Overlook, 0.8 miles to the left. Deer Camp, 1.3 miles. Triple Fork Camp, 3 mile. Deer Lick Camp, 1.3 miles. Triple Fork Camp, 3 miles. Minister Valley Overlook, 6.2 miles. So, I guess we are going this way. Well, as the day meanders on, I know I was going to stop talking, but fooled you. As the day goes on, I am going to end up shedding this sweatshirt. I'm already feeling like shedding it because this trail, again, is a moderate trail, and it can have one or two pretty exerting uphill battles. Not that none of you have ever been hiking before and know what that is, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end up shedding this fairly soon here because I'm already getting warm. I just plan ahead, you know? Wow. That is a big rock. I always found it pretty cool too when the tree roots kind of grow up over it. It's almost like a bracket to hold it to the ground or something. Like, look at that. That tree is like growing right up through it. How awesome is that? All right. Fishing trail to the right, north loop to the left. I'm assuming we have to go to the left. I don't know what the fishing trail does. I'm assuming that leads back to the campground. But yes, we must go to the left here. Yeah, check it out. This is a cool little area. Shaded, it's got the water. It's got the bridge. Take a little bit of a detour here. Just noticed this campsite over here. This is really, really cool. We will have to cross that bridge over there, but yeah, this is cool. I like this. Cool spot to come hang out. And yeah, that's cool. I think this would be a good spot to stop and shed this darn sweatshirt. Whew. Man, oh man. By the way, I've actually gotten to like this Savvy Nomad hiking pack more. Especially after last week's hike at the Mount Tom Loop in Wellsboro. It has proven to be actually quite comfortable. Oh, what do we got here? That is really cool. It's the left side of the bridge. Beautiful. I just heard what sounds like a tree falling. So obviously I gave a yell out, let whatever it was, if it was anything, know I was here. Of course, then again, maybe it saw me and it decided to book the other direction. When you're hiking by yourself, you just got to be wary of your surroundings. After all, again, like I've said before, you're in wildlife's home. they're out there. They're just better at playing hide and seek than we are. So yeah, but we're gonna keep on moving. Ain't gonna let nothing spook us, even though it is the spooky season. That's why I talk to the camera so much too, folks, when I'm out on trail. I know sometimes I gab too much, but I also talk to the camera to let wildlife know that I'm here, just passing through. You know, they hear me, they're gonna stay where they're at and hide, or they're gonna run away. But yeah, there's also a lot of dead brush and trees around here, and the wind is blowing a bit. So I guess if something's just that dead, it's going to fall over. But yeah, forward march. All kinds of down trees. How about it? Holy Lord. Gonna have to scale these here. There we go. All right, we're losing sunshine. Like I said, it was only 10:30 when we started. Oops, almost fell on my backside. I like being in the sunshine. I don't know, it feels good on cooler days like this. Now, upon reviewing part of this trail, or some of the reviews of this trail, I should say, comments, whatever, they said that you will come across all kinds of terrain, rocky terrain, rooty, in the brush like this, in tree wooded areas. As you've seen at the beginning there, it was an open trail, but oh man, I really haven't even gone uphill yet. We are 1.42 miles in, my friends. So we got about 5.5 miles to go. Or excuse me, 5. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm miscalculating. The heck am I talking about? Again, they did say there's big rocks along this trail. Getting a look at some. This is really, really cool. The other good thing besides no bugs this time of year is the rattlesnakes we have around here. They tend to go away. So one thing I forgot to do this morning was take my Klonopin, which is for my anxiety. It definitely helps with everyday life, but especially out on the trail, because you don't have that, what if this happens? What if that happens? I've been doing really good at taking them, except for today, because I woke up early. My mind was pretty focused on getting out here, but I think we'll be all right. Part of me wants to like rush right through this, but the other part of me says 6 miles that's a good distance. So we're not gonna kill ourselves. We're not gonna exert ourselves. Us. It's me out here. Well, you guys are watching. I guess it might be kind of exerting to you. You know, kind of like when you watch a drowning scene on a movie or a show. You get anxiety. Anyway, that's enough about that. All right, let's see here. We have Deer Lick to my left here. And then we have the loop we're supposed to stay on to my right. So yeah, I think it's almost time to take a bathroom break. You guys probably can't see that well. That rock goes all the way down through there. Yeah, they're all up along there, guys. I don't know if we're going up in through there, but this is freaking awesome. Sorry about that wind, my dudes, if that's annoying. I didn't know it was supposed to be this windy. Yo, check out this rock on top of the other one. That is sick. Uh-oh, tree down. Oh, they they cut a notch right through. How about that? Got rocks all up and down through there. That's awesome. Whoa. This is, let's say it again, this is awesome. Again, it reminds me of my childhood. Jeezums. Look at that. Friggin' huge. They literally just keep coming, my dudes. They're on the left and right of me. We aren't all but a couple miles in, my dudes. Look at all the sights we've seen thus far. Just, they're scattered all back up, way up in there. You know, I just want to say, it looks like a lot of these trees were almost just freshly like knocked over. I don't want to say fresh, but fresher than those ones laying right there, or those laying right there. All right, my dudes, we are at about almost 2.5 miles in. It feels like longer, but Yeah, we're making pretty good time. It says we got 2 hours, 2 minutes left of this trail. And in probably another mile or so, there's actually some camping spots. Not that we're camping today. I typically only do day hikes. I don't backpack too much. Actually, I never have backpacked. I planned on doing that this summer, but job change, just life. Life got to me. So here I am, still day hiking all year long. Fall is definitely the prettiest time. I would say probably this is my second favorite time. My first favorite time is like spring, when it's still cool, but it's not too hot, and you know what I mean. You know, there's still no bugs yet, but maybe kinda. Anywho, yeah. In total, I think it said it was going to take us 3 hours and 13 minutes or 3 hours and 43 minutes. I don't know. It's 3 hours and something that ended with a 3. So we're out here for a good bit longer. I'm moving along at 2.1 miles an hour, only because there's so many damn things to stop and look at, so I'm walking a little bit slower. Coming upon some more rocks here. Wow. I haven't been the only one out here today. I've seen some footprints, but again, back at the beginning, there is some campers at the campground. So some people like to camp until it snows, and some people even like to camp when it snows. If you've never been winter camping and you have the proper attire and sleep system, you'll stay plenty warm. And sleep system, excuse me, includes your tent too. 4-season tent. And again, folks, take it from me who's bought cheap tents. Don't buy cheap tents. They'll leave you nothing but frustrated and upset. It's a beautiful little area down through here. Some more rocks off there in the distance. I guess rocks is our thing today. See, another footprint. We are definitely, or weren't, the only ones out here. There is a vista when we get, you know, towards the end. So there'll be something to see besides all these big rocks. Looks like on the navigation, we're going to link up with another trail here pretty soon. I'm thankful for that breeze. Holy crap. That's actually keeping me cool. I probably will not sit down and take a water break, because if I sit down, see, there's our trail sign. If I sit down, it's gonna chill me out. So I will drink water as I keep walking the trail. So we need to take a left. When we reach the Triple Forks East campsites, that is pretty much our halfway point. 3 miles in, then we'll have another 3 mile, obviously 6 miles walk back. The one guy on All Trails said it was more like 10. I'm thinking he got lost or took linking trails or something, or didn't have a navigation. Only if you're an experienced professional would I ever go without navigation. I mean, most of these trails you can't get lost on because they're very well marked, they're very well maintained, they're used basically. You've seen the cutout in the log, the tree down over the trail. They cut out the section of it so you can walk through. That's basically all you need. You don't need to remove the whole log. So, but yeah, it's been pretty awesome thus far. It'd been nice if Miss Mindy could have joined me, but you know, work. It is that time. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Here's to you. More massives. I'm telling you, this place is riddled with them. Not quite like World's End Rock Garden. I mean, you can go in between some, but not all. Everything is still very green out here too. Of course, fall is not in complete effect yet. Another reason why I wear cargo pants. They act as a water bottle holder. I know parts of this trail may look the same to you guys, but trust me, it's different. Not much longer till we get to those campsites. I see campers down there. I knew I wasn't the only one out here. They even got a puppy dog with them. He started making noise as soon as he saw me or heard me. Wow, that is super cool. It's definitely an awesome campsite right next to this little creek here. Heck yeah. How about it? Looks like somebody's tent was here not too long ago. And up here is another little site. And that is a hellacious beaver dam. Doesn't look like too long ago. Check that out. That thing is huge. All right, my dudes. I guess you could consider this our halfway point. 2 nifty little campsites. 3 if you think about that one down there. Those folks are at. I don't want to bother them, so I'm not going to film as I walk past them if I do, in fact. But hit that subscribe button. I'd really love for more people to subscribe and join the party here, join the experience. I just want to let you know that it is possible to overcome your mental health and take heed, take charge of your life. You don't have to live sad every day. You don't have to live depressed every day. It's okay to be that way once in a while. Something happens in life. You lose your job, a relationship, marriage, whatever. But you can recover from those. It does happen. You can recover from anything with the bandage of time. But living your life every single day, stressed out, worried, helpless, hopeless, depressed, sad, that's no way to live. And like I said many times before, call 988, get on the website. You can chat with somebody, you can text somebody, you can call somebody, reach out. There are people who have been through it. There are board certified professionals that are skilled in psychology and whatnot. Just reach out. There's people out there to help you. I promise. You matter. You have a purpose. It's up to you to figure out what that is, though. All right, we spent enough time here. Let's get back on trail. That goes out to another open spot for a camp area. You need to go this way. Oh man, there's another really rad campsite out here too. I just gotta see this. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Oh man, even got these makeshift chairs, these stone chairs. That's awesome. I really like this kind of stuff. Oh, that's cool. Huh. All right. Ugh. I need a new tripod, something fierce. Ugh. This one keeps falling and squeaking. Boy, I'll tell you, for being about quarter after 12:30 in the afternoon, it kind of feels like it's 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Maybe it's because I've been up so darn early. Oh yeah, check it out. Hey, we made it. Without breaking a hip or an ankle or a knee. Well, I missed the blue jay that flew through here. I know blue jays are actually kind of a bit of an evil bird, they say. At least so I've heard. Cardinals are the good ones. Also, from what I've heard. If you know about birds, tell me something in the comments about a blue jay and a cardinal. Obviously, one's red and one's blue. But I've often heard blue jays will go to eggs, nests of other birds and like take the eggs or open the eggs or kill the baby. I don't know, something like that. Or like just steal the nest in general. But we open up here. How about it? What a beautiful day. It's not hot. Trail pretty much to myself. Seen lots of big rocks. Beautiful wooded areas. A lot of down trees. Colors. Still a lot of green though. So I completely missed it. We actually have to take this trail. We actually have to stay following the white triangles. So, across this little creek here. plenty of water sources for wildlife around here. I love it when a trail goes along a creek or a stream, whatever you want to call it. Just the sound of that water is super soothing. That's why I could actually camp at a lot of the places that come down through. Looks like we have another campsite down here. Speaking of, this one's cool. Well, I mean, the other's been cool too, but that's relaxing right there. How about it? Right next to a stream. You can't beat that. I'm guessing because those signs back there where we crossed that last bridge said 15 miles and 13 miles. They probably have these for those long hikes. You can just make like a little backpacking trip out of it. But that's pretty awesome. I need to start paying more attention. I have collectively almost rolled my ankles at least 4 times on this trip. Shoes are great though. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I'm gonna give Merrill a shout out. These shoes have been amazing. Waterproof, kept my feet dry, unless I've just blatantly walked through water like I have before. Sometimes when I'm walking along here, I think I see certain colors or an object or silhouette in the shape of someone. And usually when I'm on the trail and I pass someone or come along someone, I say, hey, how we doing today? But yeah, turns out it was just a little bit of a yellow, like leaves on a tree. I thought it was somebody in a yellow jacket. Oh man, this is cool. Check this out. Almost missed our turn. Whew. Do we go this way? Yes, we go this way. Says we got an hour and a half left of the trail. I don't necessarily believe that. Not with only a couple miles left. But we'll see. We're out here to explore too, you know. Supposed to be some rocks. Some more rocks anyway. And a vista up here. There's that sunshine I was talking about. I like the feel of it on my skin on a cooler day. But man, when you stay in it too long, especially when you've been going up and downhill, you can feel the heat. You still sweat. That's why I never understand. Before, when I was asking some of my local people if they wanted to come out hiking, they're like, no, it's too cold. It's like, well, you're aware you're gonna warm up even if it's cold out. Your body is designed to warm up. Your heart gets pumping, your blood flows nice and thick through your veins, keeps you nice and warm. I don't know what everybody's so scared of. You're not gonna get cold. But we're coming up on more rocks, you guys. So I'm gonna flip this camera around. Sorry about that squeaking. That's the tripod. Getting away from the water. Can't hear that trickling anymore. Some rocks over here. Pretty brushy and mossy. Down through there. Not gonna go off trail though, my dudes. I don't really tend to do that very much. So I am starting to get a tidbit hungry, but just a tidbit. I ate very little at home. Probably should have eaten more stuff with carbs in it, especially. But I didn't, because I was anxious to get here. We are going uphill, by the way. So yeah, getting a little hungry. I'm not sure if when I get back to the truck, I'll fix what little bit of mac and cheese I got, or if I'll just head home and stop someplace on the way. But here again, I'm trying to stretch what finances or what money I do have, you know. Probably just eat the mac and cheese. By the way, it's Cheetos jalapeno cheese mac and cheese. I've had it before. I love it. Super good. Some more footprints. This is a narrow part of the trail. Kind of feel like I'm walking through the jungle a little bit. It's pretty cool though. It's like, again, when I was a kid, when we were making paths up and down through the woods, my cousin Jamie and I, making swords out of branches and sticks we found, cutting down bushes as if they were machetes, or using the stick, I should say. Oh my goodness. And we made it out safe and sound. I mean, thus far. Sure this rock ain't slippery. Which way do we go here? I'm guessing between the rocks. Up and around. Yep, up and around. Woo! Part of me keeps telling myself, I can't believe I drove 3 hours for a 6-mile trail under a branch. Ready? Oh, yeah, how was that ride? But I think it's been worth it. This has been a really nice trail. Again, with the rocks in the fall weather, or autumn, I should say, because technically we're just in autumn. But it's been awesome nonetheless. and a great workout. Another big, beautiful rock. That could be a bear den up in there on that backside. But if it was, I feel they'd come out because I'm a little close for their comfort. Another tree growing right up over the rock there. That's pretty awesome. I love that. I wonder if we're getting towards the end of our trail here. We haven't quite gone a mile and a half, I know that. Holy crap. Whew. Friggin' things are massive. Oh, wow. You guys can't see that all too well right yet. A little bit closer. Bunch of mushrooms today too. That's awesome. Yeah, we're getting towards the end here, my dudes. I actually just felt a sweat bead run down my arm. Does that mean I'm gaining weight, or I've gained weight? Jesus. That's freaking amazing. And our trail continues right up alongside it. How about that? Man. I can't get over how friggin' huge this is. Wonder if snakes have a good time up in here during the summer months. My word. Okay, I'm done being silly. Oh my God. I think it just died. Right there. My good God. Talk about a scary moment. Oh man, this is so freaking cool. Wow. Boy, definitely gonna watch your footing. An arrow. Sorry, y'all, I'm taking pictures while I'm here, so. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. Damn camera. This is not part of the trail, y'all. I mean, it is part of the trail, but it's a little bit off trail to see what's in these rocks. Just to look. This is just, Mother Nature is just friggin' amazing. Dry leaves, even wet leaves with mud underneath, are very slippery. Oh man, this just goes and goes. I love it. Wow. Check it out. All right, what do we got here? Minister Valley Overlook. Almost finished, dudes. But let's go look-see. I don't think you guys are ready for this. This is amazing. This is just freaking awesome. It's a long way to the bottom if you miss a step and fall. Kind of like Will Smith. That meme that everybody uses. Anyway. So I'm here once again. I'm at the Allegheny National Forest. I can't remember exactly what town it's in. There is the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania. Then you cross over into New York State. You get the Allegheny State Park. I chose not to go to the state park because you heard what I said at the beginning of the video. But also their trail systems, they're nice, don't get me wrong, but they didn't, the rocks and the pictures I seen of this view is what got me. So here we are. We saw this. I saw this for myself, and you saw it through a screen, through a camera. This is amazing, my friends. This is freaking amazing. This is one of the reasons I do this. I met a nice gentleman that is here from Cleveland, I believe he said. But I wonder why that was uncomfortable. Yeah, he said he was here for about 3 days. Made the drive yesterday, stayed the night, came out here, came back again today, and is coming back again tomorrow. So, but I'm gonna snap a couple more pictures, and then we're gonna say adios to this beautiful piece of land. Until next time. Who knows? I might bring Miss Mindy out here. I might bring a family member out here. I might come just, again, for the hell of it. There is more trails to do around here. Let's finish this trail out, get back to the vehicle, go get something to eat, and go home. Minister Valley Overlook. All right, my dudes, we've made it back to the tail. Well, pretty much the tail. I can't wait to get these shoes off. My feet are on fire. So get ready for the old B-roll. Aha. Down there is the road. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on this 6-mile long trail in the Allegheny National Forest. We are in Pennsylvania still. Again, I don't know what town, but this has been fun. This has been a workout. I don't want to say the first fall hike, because I think last week was the first fall hike. But anyway, I'm gonna speak softly to not disturb these folks. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hopefully we'll see you next week on some trail or at some camp spot. I don't know. Y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy. That could have not been healthy. And y'all, please be good to each other. And if you get a chance, stop out and do the trail. Minister Creek Trail System. Check it out. It was fun.